Chapter 8 The Fall. Nothing lasts forever. Destiny bends, breaks never. Nothing ever ends. Hell Commander, Lumenaught. Two Helldivers prepped for launch in their pods aboard the SES Emperor of Victory. It wasn't the first time Naught had changed his ship's name, but it likely would be the last. Naught began a mission layout preparation. Pandura found it strange. He was doing it now instead of at the Galactic War map. Pawn, when this is over, don't broadcast about me or what happened here today. Just get out and do your experiment. Broadcast that all you like.
Lumenaught.
Call me not. Listen, the stratagem can only be activated from the planet. Once it is, the Pelican won't be able to pick anybody up. This is a one-way trip for me. Don't add me to the song. Let this soldier fade away. Pandura's eyes watered, and she nodded. Naught continued. The French literary critic Francis Peterson said, "The story of a cowboy is one of slow suicide." I say, saddle up, lock and load. Salutes to Super Earth acknowledged their drop status. Two hell pods impacted into the ground like the oversized bullets that they were. Lids popped off and two Helldivers elevated not from hell, but into it. Cyberstan was a death sentence to any human except maybe the two that were coding in their stratagems. The shield pack for Pandura and a portable hell bomb for Naught. While Pandura was wearing her usual modified cadet armor, Naught had equipped an IE-12 Righteous Helmet, Savior of the Free Armor, and the Will of the People cape. If he was going to do this, he was going to look good doing it. Even Naught thought this plan with the portable hell bomb was crazy, but when you're crazy, you think up new ideas that were impossible to consider shackled to sanity. Naught worded a short prayer. To the faithful, democracy protects. Pandura and the crazy person began walking to the mainframe command bunker. Naught held out a plastic card with a strange square barcode as the artificial intelligence piloted automatons scanned them. The AI were slaves to their programming. Even if they wanted to engage in combat with them, they could not. Naught and Pandura arrived at the final door and realized they were being scanned by one of the more advanced AI because it noticed the portable hell bomb. Then it said,
"Quit now and cake will be served immediately."
Pandura and Naught looked at each other. Then Naught held out the square barcode a second time. The door opened to Isabel and a pair of chrome-plated automatons behind a computer with too many buttons. The automatons' fluid movements gave away that they were piloted by digital intelligences. One leveled a standard bot blaster, and the other aimed an APW-1 anti-material rifle at them. Pandura aimed her AR-61 tenderizer at the rifle-wielding automaton, and Naught targeted his Jar 5 Dominator at what was once his great-grandfather. The digital copy of Joel Jonathan Brash spoke.
"Grandson."
Naught replied, "Call me Naught." Pandura looked at Naught sideways over the family greeting, but didn't press the issue. Joel questioned,
"What is the point of this?"
"It's a rescue mission. You're keeping this married couple apart."
"How about I just keep you two here also? Glitch shoot the guns out of their hands."
A deafening .50 caliber round ignited, and a damaged metal hand holding a blaster hit the ground. Joel yelled.
What are you doing?
We're leaving to be with the ones we love. You want to argue with my anti-material rifle about it?
You have some temerity to think they will take you with them.
Dr. Inheriar replied.
I'm good with it. Let's go.
Nott handed the key card to Pandura. She asked,
Not.
"This is a family matter. Forget me and go." They did. "Anything happens to them on the way out, I dunk a bullet into your neural net." Joel nodded, but mocked.
Looks more like a prisoner exchange to me.
Nott coded in a stratagem with 6 downward arrows and explained. "Using Lumenaught fields, we stealth jumped Pandura's Seraphim, the Liberty Legion, and the Death Corps of Malevelon Creek into orbit. Right now, you have about 500 super destroyers with modified orbital lasers set to blast this little mud ball with a planet-wide electromagnetic pulse, one that will burn out the lasers, hence why Super Earth doesn't use them. You and your techno-sapien troops are shielded, but I bet your fancy planet computer isn't. Not to mention bombing this main control room for your mainframe." Joel threatened.
You will die.
"Everybody does."
You drop that stratagem, everything we've recorded for the last 100 years will be finished. Our technology, our way of life, our entire history. We'll have to reboot only as AI, so what are you going to do?
"Fade away." Nott noted the 20-second warning for the Pelican pickup.
For liberty's sake, don't do it, Nott.
He pressed the Hellbomb activation button and dropped the stratagem. "Yippee-ki-yay."